They say laughter is the best medicine, and comedians at Lavery's Comedy Club provide laughs at packed shows twice a week. However, when it comes to funding comedy, it's no laughing matter.
Give it up, everyone, for Colin Geddis!
Yeah! There was no real support system here, for comedians. If you were like writing plays, it would be considered an art form. And if you were performing in the play, it would be the arts, it would be drama and stuff. And then comedy, or stand-up comedy, is both.
45 quid to pick up a pumpkin. Still has a Sainsbury's badge on it, you know what I mean?
Since Colin established his stand-up night over a decade ago, the comedy scene here has grown from intimate clubs to sold-out arenas. But he believes the craft still lacks the status awarded to other art forms.
You're technically a writer who performs, but everyone's like, but it's just in the corner of a pub somewhere.
Pubs like the Empire have given a home to comedians like Tim McGarry, who has entertained crowds for over 30 years.
Where we are now, the Empire Comedy Club used to be the first and only comedy club in Belfast in the mid-90s. We were looked down upon, quite frankly, by the arts world and the arts establishment. The Arts Council just didn't regard comedy, or stand-up comedy in particular, as an art form at all. There was no access to any grants or support or development or anything.
The Arts Council recently announced it names 162 artists to receive funding in 2026. However, no comedians have made the cut.
Culture needs to be more valued, and that requires a greater level of subsidy from Stormont. That requires a top-down and bottom-up approach.
In a statement, the Arts Council said they want to support work of predominantly artistic intention, and while each application will be assessed on its merit and criteria, they recognise that much comedy is also commercially viable and self-sustaining.
So yes, the Arts Council have a really, really, really difficult job, but is there more could be done? Yes, there probably is.
While those already established in the industry are capable of self-funding, greater discourse could encourage more creatives to seek aid.
I think people have survived so long without it that you would have to learn how to use that sort of funding or support,
White O'Kane clarifies that those applying for council-backed funding must demonstrate their need for support.
There definitely is a disconnect with some comedians, so I think that it would be great for comedians to organise. They're not unionised, they don't actually have the protections of an overreaching arm's length body, and they're currently undervalued.
Moving forward, building relationships between comedians and institutions is key to providing grants to creatives who need it most. Oran Naughton, SARC TV, Belfast.